Hi guys, it's me Moogie. Day four of the shutdown. And um, make no mistake, the shutdown is not because the Democrats want to give health care to illegal aliens. Democrats want to give health care to you. If you are on the Obamacare, the subsidies, these are the tax subsidies, so you don't pay $900 a month for fucking health care. And, you know, and why these rich people that are doing this, they don't give a fuck about us. They don't have to worry about where they're going to get their copay for their doctor. They don't have to worry about where they're going to come up with the money for their medicines. And it's healthcare is only available to Americans. The Medicaid, Medicare, Obamacare, that's all only for Americans. The only thing that it is true that if you go into a hospital with a grievous injury, they have to treat you. It's their Hippocratic oath. They can't just, it doesn't matter if you're illegal or not, they have to treat you. That's about the only thing, though. You know, if you're illegal, you can go to an emergency room and they have to treat you. But beyond that, none of this it's not for illegals. It's not for anybody else but Americans, because, you know, we pay for this shit in our taxes, our paychecks. You know, we pay for all this shit. And they're acting like they're giving away freebies. No, motherfuckers, we pay for that. We pay for our Social Security, we pay for the Medicaid and Medicare. It comes out of every goddamn check. So we paid for it. Keep your fucking hands off. Same with Social Security. I mean, you pay for that. You pay into it your whole life, your whole working life. You pay into it. And that's, you know, and they're dismantling the safety nets. And personally, I think they're doing that, well, the divisions of the haves and have-nots, or the division of, you know, they're going to, people can't afford their health care and they're going to run around and say it's, you know, the Democrats' fault. When even the Republicans know it's not. It's Trump's. Because he doesn't want to talk about, you know, he doesn't want to. He tried doing this his first term. He wanted to kill everything Obama did. He wanted to kill everything good Obama did, just out of spite. Pure spite. And now he's doing the same thing with Joe Biden. He's trying to destroy Joe Biden's legacy. And the jobs report was supposed to come out. Of course, it hasn't. And even on Fox News, the chick was really digging into the Trump's labor secretary. I forget her name, but she just looked like she was shitting bricks, man. Because the jobs, I mean, we've been hemorrhaging jobs since Trump came into office. And he's shutting down, like he shut down that, the wind farm that was almost completed, that was already paid for. He shut it, I mean, and that was a lot of jobs right there, a lot of jobs. And money that was already spent and allocated and everything else. And his whiny butt doesn't know, you know, I don't like wind farms. because they built one by one of his golf courses in Scotland, and he thinks it ruins the view. Oh, come on. It's, I mean, we need solar and we need wind, because the fuels aren't going to last forever, and even though the Republicans think it's a hoax, global warming is a real thing. I mean, come on, people, you know that. Those storms intensifying off the coast, that's global warming. That's why they intensify so fast, because the water's so warm, and it's not supposed to be that warm. When I was, got run over by a drunk driver when I was a kid. And, so when I went back to school, I was in a wheelchair. I was in middle school. And most of the school, it had used to be the high school, and they built a new one. So most of the school was empty. But in the back part of the school, they had a really cool, they had a great big telescope, and this big wheel, it moved in sync with the Earth's movements. And I used to get to go play with that stuff. But the other thing I did was work with this group. And remember, this is early 80s. The group, it was the Acid Rain Foundation. And they were sounding the alarm before people were even paying attention. And talking about acid rain and the damage that it was doing everywhere. And of course, the acid rain comes from all the pollutants we put in the air. And I worked with them stuffing envelopes and sending them out and doing all that stuff for 2 years. They're great ladies, and mostly they just let me do whatever I wanted, but it did help a lot. And I got to have my girlfriend come up and help me, and we'd go, like I said, we'd go to the backside where there wasn't anybody, and go hang out at the telescope and get baked and smoke cigarettes, but we're teenagers. But the Acid Rain Foundation was the first time that I ever, give you something to think about. And they were so right in so many ways. They were so before their time, and of course, most people didn't listen to them, which is sad. There's a bee or something. Go away, wasp. Excuse me. Bad habit, but it keeps me sane. So anyways, but Trump, he needs, we need those jobs back. We're hemorrhaging jobs. The economy is just fucked. And Trump's all, our economy's on fire in front of the world, as they're giggling because this guy is such an idiot. And in the shutdown, don't you believe it is not, part of it is, we want our subsidies, we want the tax subsidies to continue for the Obamacare people. But the other thing is, with Congress not there, they can't swear in that the new member from Arizona. And that's the other thing, is that she completes the number needed to force them to do a Epstein vote. and they're trying to stop that with everything they have. Excuse me for a moment. Very sorry. Um, and again, like I said before, and it's not just Trump's name in there that's going to get him in trouble. It's Trump's sycophants. It's Trump's posse. Who have to pay for pussy. It's all of those people who are also in that file. And would happily give up anybody for a lesser sentence. And Trump knows that because he's the same. And so that's why there was 1,000 FBI people going through those files. I cannot, I just, at this point in time, anything that they put out, anything that the Republicans put out, you know, it's not all going to be there. And they've been doing this for a while. That you know, the big reveal, and it turned out to be shit everybody already knew. You know, and the Trump flunkies were like, what the fuck? But you know, but the Epstein estate has been very, very forthcoming lately. Have you noticed that? The Epstein estate has been giving up shit left and right. The book, financial statements, you know, his daily, you know, is Elon still coming into the island? There's $1.5 billion worth of suspicious transactions that he's involved with. The banks have, JP Morgan is one of them. The Deutsche Bank stopped doing business with them. I mean, there's a whole big thing behind, you know, man, it always leads back to money. But there's this whole big thing with a whole bunch of money that's really fishy. And one person has tried to bring it, I forget her name, but they were shouting her down before she read the whole thing out. Because, I mean, that kind of money, and who knows who's in those files, you know. And then now there's Trump talking about how he brought in $17 billion. Well, where is it? Where is it? If you brought in $17 billion, then what the Democrats are asking for in a refunding bill should not be an issue. If you brought in $17 billion, you should be able to bail out the farmers easily. If you brought in $17 billion, you know, that's half our debt. So, where is it? Where is it? Is it under his mattress? Where's the money? Show me the money. Honestly, we know how he lies. And he probably has collected a whole bunch. Well, we know he's made a whole bunch of money off his grifts while he's been in office. The meme coin, another Bible, the ugly ass gold shoes, all that chintzy jewelry that Melania makes. You know, there's you know, that stupid club in Washington State or Washington DC I mean, they grifting left and right, man, grifting left and right, and so he has made a lot of money since the beginning of the second term. Um, he has not tried to hide it in any way, shape, or form. His avarice, his greed, it's just, oh my God, you know, and it's so out in the open. And it, how could you say you didn't see it? He did it right in front of you. He's doing it right in front of us. So if he's got $17 billion American, belonging to the American people, dollars stashed away somewhere, well, now he either has to produce the funds or get indicted for embezzlement. That sounds fair. $17 billion. Yeah. If he can't produce the money, he says he's got it and he needs to produce it. If he can't produce it, then there needs to be an investigation. And little Smokey Eye, just Dan's Vance out there, because Trump's undercover, so he's out there trying to reassure or whatever, thinks it's funny, and he's a fucking loser. He's a fucking loser. And if Trump does live through the entire term, nobody's gonna vote for that asshole. Nobody. I mean, my God, he is just one of the most pathetic humans I've ever seen. But it's the shutdown. It has nothing to do with the Democrats. It has something. It's the Epstein files, and it's I have oak trees. Oh. The Epstein files, he doesn't want those out for anything. And money, and they think that this is going to make us back off. And if you go to a government website, they got big red letters that because the radical left made us shut down the government. That in and of itself is actually illegal. It's part of the Hatch Act, which means that you cannot campaign while you're doing federal business. Campaign is separate than your work. Trump's one of the few that's broken. I mean, of course he did. But, big letters. The Democrats forced us to shut the government down. That in and of itself is illegal. Little Mikey Johnson, I don't know if he'll be, because he's been out there, but I don't think he's going to be able to stand the pressure for very much longer. That man looks seriously stressed out. And I don't think, it is not going to work the way they think it's going to work. Because, the mega base, that's, 20-30% maybe of but the rest of them, they're not that dumb. And when things start, when things really start going pear-shaped, and it'll only take about by next week, they are going to be pissed, and they are going to be pissed at Trump because he could end this shutdown right now. All he's got to do is talk to the Democrats, and the Democrats are not being. They want people to keep their health care credits. That's it. Keep your hands off health care. Keep your hands off of Medicaid, Medicare. Keep the tax credits. Seems pretty easy. Helps millions of Americans. And that's what Democrats, not illegal alien health coverage, our health coverage. So, and besides the point, it's illegal for them to get. It's like talking to a bunch of 5-year-olds with zero retention ability. So, but yeah, please call your Congress people. Yelp, bitch, whatever. But yeah, this crap's got to end. It's not good for anybody, and they're playing game and brinksmanship with our lives, because this doesn't affect them. It affects us. So, and we need to remind them, we pay your salary, motherfucker. I know you're getting rich off of all sorts of other stuff, but you are still the president of the United States, vice president, senators, whatever, and you answer to us, and the midterms are coming up. Yeah, it can't. And pushback. I mean, like I said, Jimmy Fallon, that was a win. That was a small win. This one, this needs to be our bigger win. This needs to be something we need to fight for. And we need to, call your representatives. But that's about all we can do right now. But if enough people push back, enough people do it, you'd be surprised. So, anyways, yay, Friday. Okay, you guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Food for thought. And, yeah. Do what I do. Make yourself a pain in the ass to your representatives. It's about the only thing we could do right at this moment in time. But, yeah, this shit's gotta stop. Okay. Peace out, guys. I love you.